Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Gabriel890, back again with another video. Alright, so what happened again? I thought I hadn't picked up all that much in the last few months, but I was wrong. I picked up way too much. So let's just get going. Starting us off, we got the centerpiece. We got Miss Samus Aran herself from First Four Figures. I am a sucker for Metroid, so as soon as I saw this, I definitely had to pick it up, especially because it wasn't one of those $500 statues. I was able to get it for about $157 out the door, and it was definitely worth it to me. Lights up, interchangeable arms, super cool. And then the beautiful base that it comes with. We got the screw attack symbol right there. So just everything is perfect. And then another figure that I actually picked up as well is the Wanderer from the game Journey, which is a beautiful game with beautiful music and beautiful everything. So I had to grab this. I was able to get it for $36 shipped from Canada. So that was pretty crazy. And then we got the Nintendo World Championships NES edition. So this one initially sold out. And so then I was like, dang it. All right, so this is going to be one of those that's hard to get. Came back in stock, so I immediately grabbed it. Luckily, I had like a pretty beefy coupon, so it took basically like 90% off. But anyways, it did not sell out, so it was not hard to get, which is good. I definitely want those that want to get the game for retail to be able to get it. But I'm glad I got it because we've actually been having a ton of fun. I played it with family and friends, and it's just one of those awesome party games that like even gamers and non-gamers like can easily pick it up and just have fun with it. So yeah, grab that for $5.36. So that was awesome. And then moving on, we got a game that I was super psyched for. Maybe that box to the left will give you a clue as to what it is, and that is Astrobot. So I had picked up the PS5 day one, and I also got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and that was going to be my first game, and I was super excited, but decided to try out Astro's Playroom, and man, I was blown away, and I did not touch Spider-Man until I had platinumed Astro's Playroom. Like, I just had so much fun with it. Such a fun game. So much so that I immediately went and got Astrobot Rescue Mission and played that on the PSVR and loved it just as much. So, anyways, as soon as they announced like a full-on Astro game, I was like, yeah, I gotta grab that. So, $5.36. I gotta love those coupons at Best Buy. Okay, up next we have Sea of Stars and System Shock. So Best Buy was having a deal where if you spend $125 on video games, you would get a $50 coupon. And I had played Sea of Stars on Xbox Game Pass, and I loved it and knew I had to have a physical copy. And then I am a little ashamed to admit I have not played the System Shock series. Now, BioShock, on the other hand, is one of my all-time favorite games. And so it's like I gotta jump in and do this. So these were both on sale, grabbed them, and then I also grabbed some BattleNet gift cards so that I could get Diablo 4 / the expansion pre-ordered because I had a blast with that on PS5. And then moving on, we got Metal Gear Solid 1 Master Collection. So I know this one had a rough start, but I heard that they've done some pretty big patches and it's working a lot better. But I'm a big fan of the series. It was on sale for $20. So I used those coupons, $5.36. So it's just nice to kind of have all those original games on more modern hardware. All in one spot. All right, up next we got Watch Dogs Legion. So I heard this one's actually pretty good. It was $10, but I had my GameStop monthly $5 coupon, use it or lose it. And so I used it. So I got it for $5.08. So for $5, I'm pretty excited to jump in. Now, Best Buy recently did one of my favorite things that they do every so often, and that is 10 days of 10 games for $10. And so sometimes it's hit or miss, but for $10, I'm willing to take a chance on more than I would. And so, Skull and Bones. I know this one has become more of a meme lately, but I played the beta and I actually enjoyed it. Overall, and for $10, it's worth it to me. So, yeah, I grabbed that and just glad to have it around. And then we have Gran Turismo 7. So this was another $10 game. And so for $10 more, I could upgrade to the PS5 version, and that's not a bad way to go. So pretty happy to have that one in the collection. Always love racing around in beautiful cars. All right, up next, another $10 game, God of War Ragnarok. So I have this on PS5. I grabbed this because it was $10. That's the only thing I can come up with. So, I mean, it's a phenomenal game and it's awesome. So, just figured for $10, why not? Okay, up next we got Blood and Truth, which was another $5 GameStop use it or lose it coupon. So it was $10. Used my coupon, got it for $5.08. I had played the demo and really enjoyed it, so I actually am looking forward to that one. Okay, now here's another one that I was super psyched about. It's definitely my favorite one in the series, and that's Metal Gear Survive. Okay, it's not my favorite one in the series, don't worry. But GameStop had a buy two, get one free, and I scoured that GameStop, and I couldn't find anything. And I recently played Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, and Ground Zeroes, so it's kind of in that mindset. And so, with the deal and my $5 coupon, I got it out the door for $2.71. So, I think that will be okay. Might give it a go one day. But the other two games that I grabbed that I was pretty excited about, because seeing some older games now in stock at GameStop, is these Tomb Raider games that look like pristine. Like they had been sealed very recently. They probably just opened them up to sell them. So yeah, I got these for $2.71 each. We got the Anniversary, which is the remake of the first one, and then we got Underworld. So yeah, pretty excited about those. All right, now we got one of my favorite games, and that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So I love the original, and I knew I wanted a physical copy of this remake, which is gorgeous and awesome. So I actually went to visit my grandparents at their assisted living facility, and they were having this party with pie and trivia. And I actually won the trivia, so I got a $20 Visa gift card. And after I had finished there, I went to a pawn shop, and they had this for $12. So I used the gift card, and so I paid $0. So that was a good day. Definitely paid off to visit the grandparents. And up next, we got my first game that I bought from DK Oldies. I actually find their YouTube videos to be pretty entertaining, but usually if I ever check the price of a game or a system, it is far above what I would like to pay. And but this is not the case with Rango. I heard that this one was actually pretty decent, kind of more in the vein of like a Ratchet and Clank type game. Not your typical, licensed movie game that's just crap. So, yeah, this is about $25 for a complete and box copy, but I was able to get it for $15 and some change. So, my first experience with DK Oldies went quite well. All right, and then we got Sonic Superstars, which was another $10 game from Best Buy. And I heard it was actually quite good. And for $10, it was a no-brainer. I was already interested in it. But also, my nephews are huge Sonic fans. And so I knew they would love this game. So I grabbed it. And I put the cartridge in the Switch. And then I just handed it to them the last time I saw them. And they turned on the Switch. And as soon as they saw Sonic, like, they went crazy. And so it was definitely worth it just for that moment alone. All right, and then, so that's going to wrap up the physical games. I actually got a couple digital games lately. There's been some good deals. So I got The Last Campfire, which was on sale on Steam for $1.49, so I couldn't pass that up. It's actually by the same studio that did No Man's Sky, and I heard it's a pretty solid game. And for $1.50, why not? And then Humble Bundle had an insane deal with Resident Evil, so you could get Resident Evil 0, and then the remakes of 1, 2, and 3, and then the original games of 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Revelations 1 and 2. So you get all 10 of those games for $20, so $2 a piece. So I couldn't turn that down. So I'm pretty excited to have those on PC as well. Let's see, and then I also picked up Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. I had to get that one. I played the original and it blew me away. Loved it so much. I've played it a couple of times since, and I was psyched for the sequel. I was originally going to get it physically, which I typically do, but it actually sold out almost everywhere, just like gone. But then I realized, okay, I could get it $70 physical, or I could get it for $51.99 out the door at CD Keys on PC, where I am going to get the best experience and save $20. So I decided this time around, all right, let's try the digital route. And man, the game has been absolutely incredible. Graphically, it looks awesome. The detail is insane. Really been just enjoying the game, and it's exceeding even the first one. So yeah, awesome series. Definitely recommend. Okay, so that's going to wrap up the games here. I just had a few things I wanted to share with you, and then I'll shut up. So, I am a huge fan of the Okami series. I have it on every platform that it was released on, and so that includes the Wii. And I was definitely aware of the IGN watermark, but I was not aware of the replacement program that Capcom had for a little while, years and years ago, where you could get reprinted artwork that had a reversible cover, and it was just like stunning. So anyways, I've always kept my eye out on eBay and across the web, and so I finally was able to get them for $20 for both. So I was really excited about that. And so this is what I'm talking about. You got the reversible cover art, and it's just stunning, and I love it. So on the other side is the traditional cover for the Wii, just without the IGN watermark. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to grab these. All right, and then last but not least, it's been sitting here the whole time. We got the Astrobot DualSense controller. I think it looks awesome. I was super excited about it. I actually pre-ordered it within 10 minutes of it going live on Best Buy, but I still got it, one of the delay emails that a lot of people got. And so they said, hey, if it's not in stock by Friday, September 13th, which was yesterday, then they were just going to cancel it and refund the order, which I did not want. So I was relieved on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I got the email that they got it in stock and they were sending it to me. So pretty excited about that. Got it today, and yeah, now I can finally play Astrobot the way it was intended. Yeah, so let me know what awesome pickups have you had? What have you been playing? What's going on? But as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.